Today I'd like to talk to you about energy exercises. Well, what are energy exercises? These are exercises that move the flow of your life force energy, or your chi. So your chi runs through the meridians in your body, and the meridians were discovered over 5,000 years ago in Asia, and the Chinese, with acupuncture and everything, used this meridian system, and it runs completely through your body, but you can help move it along. And so some of those things that I'm going to teach you are to help move your energy along. They're simple things, but they work. And you might not see physical results at first, but this is a body, mind, spirit workout. So you will feel an increase in energy even after your first workout, even if you just do one of each of these. I'm pretty sure you will. I like to do my exercise barefoot. That way I'm kind of in touch with Mother Earth. Okay, the first exercise I'd like to show you is called bowing, and it's a combination of sun salutation from yoga and a couple of other moves, but it's a full body exercise. So you start with your hands by your sides, you bring them up, bring them down, you bow. You go down to your knees, you go down to your hands and knees, you go back, push your arms up, down, back, to prayer position, and then carefully stand up. And that's one bow. So let's do a couple in a row. So that's a bow, and that's how I start my workout. So when you get started, I'd start out with just a couple, 1 or 2, 3 or 4, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then after that, you can build up. Now, one of the most important things is breathing. But the most important thing about breathing is the exhale. Because if you get every little last bit of air out of your lungs, you're going to naturally get a big full breath of air. So when you do breathe out all the way. So neck rolls are the first part after your bows. And so many of your meridians connect in your neck. We hold so much tension in our neck that this is a simple, easy thing to do, and you do it until you feel like you're done. So whether that's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, you'll know when to stop, but you slowly roll your head, let it go back, all the way forward. And if you find a spot that's sore, you just leave your head there and let it kind of stretch out, and then go again. And then after you've had enough of those, you go the other way. Got to stay balanced. So tapping is a method that has been used for centuries, maybe thousands of years. And tapping helps to move the flow of your energy. When I do my tapping, I keep my feet about a hip distance apart to start with. And I'm waking up right now, waking up my second chakra. Some people call it the Dan Qian. It's your center of power. And I bounce when I do it, and you just do this. You can do it 100 times. It's good for you to do 100. 10's fine. Whatever feels good for you. Start out, and then you work up. So you're just bouncing, bouncing. Pretty simple. The next thing you're going to tap is your shoulders. You just tap your shoulders 5 or 10 times, and it'll loosen it up. Use your opposite hand to hit the opposite shoulder. You can make as much noise as you want to, or it can be real quiet. You can bounce if you want to, but you don't have to. And after you've done your shoulders, you start moving down your arms. I hold my arm level and do like that. And I raise my arm. I go down my side. I do the other one. You just move it along a little bit. You tap all the way along your arm, down your. So then your sides are real important. You pat down your sides, up and down a few times just to wake up the energy. The next exercise is really, really important. This is for your internal organs. And they're the most important muscles in our body, but we seldom give them the help that they need. So this tapping exercise helps to move the chi around the organs, and it helps with digestion. It helps with a lot of things. All you do is tap around your belly in clockwise fashion. I think that's clockwise. Here's clockwise. Well, either way, I don't think it really makes a difference. You do that as much as you like. Now we have certain points of the meridians that correlate to certain parts of our body. It's important to clean our lungs. And this is how you clean your lung. This is a lung point. The lung point is close to your armpit. If you feel around, you'll find a tender spot somewhere in there. And that's your lung point. You'll find it. I like to tap with my thumb facing myself. And I do that about 20 times. It's easy. Then you do the other side. And it's amazing what these simple exercises will do for you. It'll help increase your energy flow, make you feel a whole lot better. The next important meridian I'd like to tell you about is the brain point. And my brain point is right about here. It's about right from your nipple, about middle of your chest, and you'll feel it if you push around, and that's where you tap. And you kind of shake it out off your arm. You kind of feel the energy start to flow. It's really good for your brain. Wake your brain up. This is a good way to do it. You can do those as many times as you like. So the next important thing to work on are your kidneys. Now, you very rarely think about your kidneys, but they work for you 24/7. And if you tap on them, it helps to stimulate the energy. I kind of like to bend over when I tap my kidneys. You just tap them, and it helps. Then you start your tapping down your legs. Kind of all down your legs. It's not hard, is it? Looks easy. Torso twists. So torso twists, you stand feet about shoulder width apart, and you just go side to side. It's good for your waist. It's good to clear out your system because that moves the digestive system, to put it politely. And so you can swing your arms. You can do whichever feels best, just so you do something. All right, so that's the torso twist. Next we do seated tapping. Pardon my hair, the wind is having fun. Seated tapping is easy for your legs, and I like to use that part of my hand, and I kind of pound on them. You can use a flat hand, either way. There's certain meridians on your legs that carry more tension than others. Two of these are right here under your kneecap, right on the sides. If you tap around there, you might feel a little tenderness, and that means you're on the right spot. So you go up and down your legs several times. You do as much as you need to do for you. Then you open your legs and you tap the center. And this taps and moves your energy. And you don't even know you're doing it, but it'll make you feel better. And then it'll give you more energy. Then you'll be able to do more exercise. So that's the seated leg tap. Now the bottoms of your legs have meridians that run all up and down them, and this is a really good way to activate them. You just bounce your legs. That's what you do about 100 times. That'll wake your legs up. And then the next thing that you do, and I do this sometimes when I can't sleep too, it's very grounding for your energy field. You take your toes down to the sides and then all the way up, so it looks sort of like that. But you want to do it as fast as you can. And I'm not very coordinated. You get better with practice. And you do as many as you feel like. So that's the toe tap. Now these are called spinal curls. And our spine has so many meridian points in it that when you roll on it, it activates all those meridian points, and it's really good for your whole system. So when I do my curls, I start like this with my knees bent and my arms around me, and then I roll back and I try to get my feet over my head. You don't have to be able to do that. Just rolling back and forth, and you can do it quick or slow, but this rock is really lumpy, so I'm doing it slow. But one more time. And that's called the spinal roll. So the next thing I do while I'm on my mat is in-out crunches. Crunches, yes, a little bit of core work. It's pretty simple. You don't have to really hurt yourself. This is called a crunch. One, and then inside. Two. So one in and one out is a crunch. Very simple. You don't have to go up high. You can do it this or as high as you want to go. You just work up from where you are. So the next exercise is for your intestines. Kind of like the tapping we did, but this actually moves your tummy in and out. But what you do is you just push your tummy in and out. You breathe in and fill it up. Exhale and let it go out. Stick your tummy out. And then pull it as far in as you can with your breathing. It's kind of interesting how little bitty things like that can make a big difference. Another exercise is side-to-side crunches, and these will work your obliques and get the energy flowing. So it's just kind of like a sit-up. All you do is go back and forth like this. You keep your head up, or if you can't, you can let it down. But anyway, that'll work your core and the sides of your body. Plus it gives your intestines another little massage, which is cool. You can do these as strenuously as you want to. Relaxed and slow. You choose. It's your body. One of my favorite poses to close with, it's called a Purification yoga pose. It's also called child's pose. So to get into child's pose, you get down on your hands and knees, like that. You keep your toes together and you spread your legs apart. And you push your bottom down to your feet and stretch your arms up and put your forehead down. This is a very restorative pose. If you have problems with your lower back or sciatica, this is your best friend. Or if you've had a long day and your back is tired, try this, and you can do it as long as you want to, which is really cool. So from the back, it looks like this. Since that's one of my favorite positions, I stay there for, I don't know, 8 or 10 breaths or more. And that would wrap up my energy exercises. You can also, tap as much as you want anytime. And tap your whole body. And your body will thank you. And you'll be healthier. And then you'll have more energy to do other exercises. Don't start too much. Don't start too hard, because you might discourage yourself or hurt yourself. And then you couldn't exercise. And these can be done with the handicapped people in their chairs, or if you cannot move at all, you can visualize yourself going through these exercises, and it actually does increase your chi, your life force energy. So that's a good thing to know. Now you know a little bit about them, and I hope that you will try them. But I think these energy exercises really help me, and I didn't have to work that hard. So these make me happy. I hope they make you happy. I hope they make you healthy. Namaste. I noticed we had little visitors during our exercise. Here's little fast light beings zipping across the screen. Little white light beings joining in on the fun.